stretch to get to a new high with these kinds of uncertainties that are out there. But it's not out of the question. But still, you can see what's happening here. Very, very choppy and a lot of confusion, a real battleground going on. If you want to see the battleground, just take a look at what we call factors for the market. Since Powell started getting aggressive on November 30th, there's very clear trends here. Low volatility stocks are doing very well. What's that? Well, it's defensive stuff. It's consumer staples,
defensive stocks to the moon.
like that. They're doing very well. Value's doing very well. What's that? Well, it tends to be energy stocks and bank stocks are doing very well. What's slightly, and the S&P is flattish. So what's doing less well? High data, that tends to be technology stocks. Very few energy stocks, and
interesting.
Tech as well. Also,
and maybe this live is bugged.
Where things are sort of shaking out here, and so far that's generally been the playbook. Finally, I just want to mention Tesla and what's going on here. Mr. Musk announced that
I invited Party Finance. Let's see if he can come on. No, I checked my settings.
Shares of Tesla outstanding.
Yeah, no, it says go live together.
They started around 466 billion.
Here, I'm gonna.
Over a billion shares outstanding for Tesla. So they're.
Yeah, it says I can I think it's bugged. That's why, man.
Down. This has been a phenomenon this year. We have record buybacks of the S&P in general, not Tesla.
TikTok's coming from my account.
And Carl, what we're seeing
He got on.
Because executives are getting a lot of options on the
Yo.
Yo, what's up?
The TikTok bug was cured.
Nice. Yeah, I had to click accept. I can't, request it.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. By the way, we got another guest in here, Flubin, if he wants to jump on. It says now I can invite 3 guests.
So you can do
we
4?
Might be able to do a triple live or quadruple live.
Nice. Yo, so
yeah, you needed to do that.
I bought that trailer.
You bought the what? The trailer?
Yeah.
How much did it cost?
65 grand.
Nice. So you gonna live with it, or what are you doing?
I'm gonna start traveling more. So, yeah.
That means you're gonna come to California, visit Nerd Finance and I?
Yep, in my little trailer.
That's crazy. It allows 4 guests now. Can you imagine that? That's gonna be a lot of people on a live.
Dude, that'll be great content. Great content.
I feel like a lot of people are gonna be interrupting people. They got to figure out a way where you can talk.
Yeah.
Let me just invite you. How did you get it? Because they don't see the guest request. How did you get the invite?
You sent it to me, and then I clicked accept.
Okay, I sent it to you, Flobin. Hopefully you can hit accept. I'm inviting DeFi Trader as well. Let's see if we can get anyone else in here. Nerd Finance, get on here. I sent him an invite too. Let's see if we can get anyone else on here.
It's probably.
I invited DeFi Trader, Nerd Finance, and Flobin. Okay, we got another guy on here. See, we're gonna get a party going. Nice.
Hey,
what's up? What's going on, Nerd Finance?
God, leave.
Yo, it's been a while since we've done a live stream together, guys.
I know.
Wow, this is the first time. Holy crap, we got 4 people in this live.
Oh,
can we get one more? Let's see if we can get one more. This is gonna be. Oh, it's maxed. It's maxed with 3.
All right,
this is really cool though.
I'll come back with my video because I feel left out now.
Okay, come back with your video. That's so funny. Have you guys met each other, Nerd Finance and Flobin? If not,
No,
introduce you guys.
Nice to meet you, man. Nerd Finance. Yeah.
So he's an MBA student like me, or was. Got to request Party Finance. Oh, we got DeFi Trader on here now. Party Finance got left out.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, man? Welcome to the live. This is really dope.
Thanks for the invite.
Yeah, no problem.
I just woke up and I just put on Twitter and was like, oh crap, I'm getting invited for something.
You can't get party in? I could drop. I should be working.
For party?
Yeah.
He says it's all good for now. Wait, just wait for a little bit. And
get
then
him on. Get him on.
Okay. We'll get Party Finance on. We kicked out Nerd Finance because he doesn't like crypto.
Let's turn the lights on in the office.
Okay.
I can hear like a robotic voice in the background. That's funny. Party Finance, you have to leave and rejoin. Because I sent him an invite, I guess he can't come in. So just join, leave Party Finance and then come back in. But it stinks that Nerd Finance left because he was the one guy that doesn't own crypto and doesn't believe in the crypto. So I wanted to have him on so we could all like, drill him on why he's still anti-crypto.
How can you be like anti-crypto? I don't get
He just
that.
doesn't believe in it. He thinks there's no use case to it.
Well, there's all types of cryptos, right? Thousands of crypto. Like there's
What's
so
up?
many use cases, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I think you could probably say that back in like 2013, maybe 2017. It's like, oh, there's no use case, but there's so much use case now. There's NFTs, DeFi, social, with like clubs,
I think
DAOs,
once Tesla bought
organizations.
it, once Tesla bought like crypto, I think a lot of the risk comes off the table, right? Like before then, I understand why you wouldn't want to touch it. But once like you got, a publicly traded Fortune 500 company like Tesla owning it.
Yeah, because you get that elimination of like that risk. If something goes wrong now, you can be like, hey, fucking Elon Musk did this. you know,
That's true.
like
That's true.
I'm not stupid. He's the one that did it. I'm just following him. So I think that gives people like an excuse. Like same thing with like it was like Paul Tudor Jones when he started buying Bitcoin, like gave all the institutional money like an excuse. Oh, Paul Tudor Jones, he's a renowned investor. He knows what he's doing. He's a smart guy. If he buys
Exactly.
Bitcoin, he can't be that risky. Like he's not stupid.
Exactly.
If I buy
Exactly.
Bitcoin, I'm not going to be called stupid anymore.
Even what's his name? Jamie Dimon, the CEO of Chase.
Yeah.
He was anti-Bitcoin, and then he's like, "Oh, my daughter bought it, and my daughter made a ton of money." And now he's like, "Oh, Bitcoin could hit 200,000." So he like switched his position.
That dude's a snake. That dude's a big snake.
But he's the reason why people don't want to bank, because we know a lot of this money in banking is just going to like a couple CEOs and their private jets, and that's what crypto's supposed to eliminate, right? Like Satoshi doesn't have a private jet.
I don't know. There's a TikToker, forgot his name. He's got like this logo with like a D, I think. Cool kid. He's got good content. But he was saying, what would you do if somebody spit in your mother's or sister's face? Like that's how the video starts off. But he's pretty much saying like that's like the equivalent of like what banks are doing, because they're taking all your money, lending it out, taking huge profits on it, and giving you crap and probably even charging you for fees.
Yeah,
I just paid a
$70 fee to Wells Fargo because stupid Wells Fargo. I have 3 accounts and I was trying to transfer money to cover one of my accounts, and I accidentally selected the wrong account. So they charged me $70 just for choosing the wrong account. And there's like nothing I can do. Wells Fargo.
Insane.
But it's okay. I'll never be mad at Wells Fargo because I did something called manufactured spending. Party Finance knows about this. So I redeemed about $250,000 of rewards from Wells Fargo. So I'm still up. You want to talk about your manufactured spending, Party Finance, a little bit? Tell everyone else.
So I do Airbnb.
Yeah, that's cool.
So just Amazon gift cards.
So what's the hustle? Give us the lowdown, and then I'll tell them about my gift card hustle once you're done.
I get all my gift cards for 30% under market value, and then I sell them for like 5% under. If I get a $100 gift card, I'll sell it for like 5% cheaper. So I get it for 30% cheaper. The way I get it is so like it. I'm not going to tell you the exact steps, but it involves crypto, and then you can do a bunch of research.
Dark web.
I think
No, nothing dark web. It involves crypto, Amazon, gift cards, third parties. Like that's it. Like there's nothing illegal.
Okay.
That's all. Yeah.
There's a blockchain. I forget which one it is that you can exchange your crypto for, and they'll send you gift cards in exchange. For
Yeah,
that's dope.
There's a bunch of sites I probably use one of those sites. I'm not going to mention the site.
Yeah,
One of
I
the
know which
things
site
I
you're talking
mentioned,
about. It's pretty
like,
good.
like, do you guys like hunt for airdrops at all?
So
I
in
do.
my
I need to
early
learn.
days of crypto, I got a bunch of free airdrops, and like I got like thousands of dollars for free just randomly. But
So
now I don't really hunt for them. But if I get them, like I get them.
yeah, there's a lot of money in airdrops. I don't know. You guys should also focus on that. Like, I have a good friend of mine that, I mean, he just retired from his job, and he makes like, I mean, he does other things as well, but he's gotten at least 100 grand this year from airdrops alone.
Wow.
Damn, I didn't get that much, but I got like a good amount, maybe 50K.
I've robbed
Wow.
exchanges before, like back in the
So-
early crypto days.
So I don't know if y'all know about these, but there's a few that you can. It's not 100%, but they have CoinGecko has this. I forget if it's called Candy. CoinGecko Candy. You basically just log in every day, click it, and then
Yeah, that's
you'll
pretty cool.
start accumulating candies. And then you got Zapperfy. They have these quests, so you can you log in every day. You do these daily quests, and then if you provide liquidity for them. It'll give you like 750 points and you can buy NFTs with it. You're not 100%
Wow.
sure what it's going to be used for, but they think it's going to be a big airdrop. So I have like multiple accounts on the Zapper. And then make sure you don't use Ethereum, use Polygon to do your liquidity, your swaps, and your exchanges, because then it cost me like, I don't know, 25 cents or, you know, of Matic to do that. And you can do those once a week and you get 750 points. At
Nice.
some point, I feel like they're going to do an airdrop, and if you have a lot of those points, it's going to be worth some money. It takes a few seconds again. Other big ones is like using like Arbitrum, Optimism, using those two. Basically, just using their exchanges. ZK Sync, I think ZK Sync's going to come out with the roll-ups and everything. They're probably going to do an airdrop, and just using those. Like, you don't have to spend a lot of money, but like, just logging on there, doing a swap, a trade, putting some money into those different exchanges, and it'll basically make you eligible. You spend like some of
Wow.
them are on the Ethereum network, so you got to use higher gas fees. But a lot of them you can use Polygon or Avalanche even, and it'll it's not a huge gas fee, but. What else was there? There's DBank. I really like DBank. If y'all haven't checked out DBank, but if y'all do a swap on there, they may do an airdrop at some point. But it's a really good way if you have like your assets all over the place. If you use DBank, you can log in, connect your wallet, and it'll show you most of the exchanges. I think it already has up there, so you can see like you can see a good bit of your portfolio for each wallet. It'll show you like a wallet by wallet breakdown. But I think they're gonna at some point they may have an airdrop as well, and same with like Zigzag. So just keeping those in y'all's minds in case y'all want to log in at some point and just use the different protocols and whatnot.
So
Nice.
I wanted to ask DeFi Trader about Wonderland. I don't know if you're also, is anyone else here using Wonderland? That's actually a good question I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, what's your question? I wanted to
Just
show something
your
really
experience.
quickly. Like, this is a pretty good website to check if you have airdrops. It doesn't show all airdrops, but it shows like a good, like probably some of the best ones. And you can see like some I have yet to claim over here. And then these are the ones that I've claimed already. All these.
And by the way, if you guys are just coming into the chat, he's redeemed over $50,000 worth of tokens this year, which is beast mode. That's amazing.
What's that website's name?
Thanks, man. It's called earne.fi. I don't know if you can see that, can you?
No,
If you want to type it out. If not, I'm going to put this on YouTube so you can replay it on YouTube. But say it one more time. Just spell it out.
Yeah, I'm going to type it in the chat really quickly too. It's earne.fi. They have a paid version and then the free one. So I pay for it because it's worth it. I only pay like $25 a month. Or I think it's like 19 now. It's $19 a month. But I've made like $50,000 already, so to me it's worth it.
That's $20 you spend. All right, I'm gonna verbally spell it out. It's E as in Eddie, A as in Apple, R as in Robert, N as in Nancy, I as in Igloo, dot F as in Frank, I as in Igloo. So Ernie.fi.
Oh, okay. Got it.
And so
Yeah,
can you
let me
talk
bring
about your
up
Wonderland
Wonderland.
experience? Like, I thought Wonderland was going to be a rug pull. Like, how much money have you guys made on Wonderland?
Oh, shit ton. I got in when it
Like,
was
what, a
like
couple thousand?
$400. So
Oh,
yeah, I made like well over double digit thousands.
Nice.
so why not just take a margin loan and put like 20 grand into it? Who wants to YOLO 20 grand into Wonderland?
I was actually gonna margin up on it, but I'm still waiting for like what direction Bitcoin takes. I'm not really quite bullish as of yet. But once I feel like we're going real bullish, I'll probably double down into Wonderland.
Wow. And so what's the APY on it? Like you're doubling your money, what, like every 2 weeks? Or like how crazy is the compounding on Wonderland?
When I first got into it, it was like you would make 75% of your money within 1 month, just leaving it in there.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But would you say that's more risky than the airdrops? Because the airdrops, it's really just,
Yeah.
there's no risk, right? You just get the tokens and
Yeah.
you liquidate them.
Well,
there's the risk of
it's sort of risky
transaction.
because you're going to use like gas fees, and then like if you make a deposit into a protocol, like you're risking whatever those funds are. But yeah, it's a lot riskier. This is like a very risky protocol. It's very new. Olympus DAO, the original, is only since March. It's only been around since March. Like that technology is like so new.
I think time was up at some point to like $9,000 a token, but now it's down to like $4,000. So it's still pretty risky, even if you have your money in there.
Yeah,
I mean,
it is.
it's not
You don't
supposed to
take
go
this.
down, but to whatever the backing is. But I've no, that's the one thing I was a little confused about. That backing number changes. At one point, I know it said like $2,000 backed, but now it's at like 1,700 or something like that.
So what's the risk with
Um,
airdrops? You're not locking up any tokens with airdrops, right? You just have to be smart enough to pick them up and then get rid of them and pay the fees,
The,
you said?
the risk is
yeah,
lower, but you have to pay fees. So if you have like an Ethereum based one, it can be pretty expensive because you're going to pay like maybe, 50, $60 just to do to be be eligible for the drop. And then they could not do an airdrop. So that's like they're not going to advertise, hey, we're going to do airdrops for the most part. So you have to just think that these big protocols will end up doing them when they drop tokens.
Wow. Okay.
yeah, because you're told it's all speculation. Like you have no idea if this is going to do an airdrop, so you're just wasting gas doing all this shit. And if they don't do an airdrop, you just wasted that money. Like
Yeah.
So
whenever I get
what's
into
the
some of these protocols, I might spend like $150 just in gas.
wow. So what's the
But I
biggest
think
scam
in
airdrop? Like
general,
the one that go ahead. You can go. Go ahead.
I was just saying, I think in general, most airdrops are like in the thousands.
So what I wanted to ask is, so which airdrop have you made the most money on, and what's the airdrop you've lost the most money on? If you guys can give me your personal experience.
I
Um,
wouldn't, for me, I wouldn't know which ones I've lost just because you don't know if the drop has come out yet or not. Maybe they will be doing the airdrop, but every one that I've put time into in gas fees, I've lost so far until they do release it potentially. So,
yeah,
What
that's a
about
good way of
winners
looking
though?
at it.
but
I
like that
mean,
ENS
he's
drop was like $8,000 a wallet.
what?
So yeah, it was big.
$8,000?
Each wallet, each domain you have, if it's on different wallets, it's like 5 to 8 grand, something like that.
Oh
Depending,
my
it also depends on how
God,
long you've been using it for.
Yeah,
that's crazy. So
I got about 16,000 off that one. I only had two
No.
addresses. I have more actually. I gotta claim another one, I think. But the biggest amount I got, I think, was from the Uniswap token, just because I had so many addresses, and then eventually I just held about a lot of them, and they just went up in price.
Yeah,
that is genius though. That is crazy. What kind of like, I would have never dreamed in my like you know, where you could just basically get airdrops. That I mean, if you make $1,000, I'd be happy. But to make 8,000 or 16,000, and this is like what, in a week, right? This is better
Yeah.
than a job. You should
This
just be a
happens like
professional.
yeah, this happens all the time too. Like just about every other month, I'll get an airdrop of like at least $1,000.
The real benefit, in my opinion, of airdrops too is like, one, you have the potential to get money, but then two, you really learn about the exchanges
Yep.
when you are focusing on doing airdrops, because it's going to require you to go into all these different, like new projects, new apps, and things like that. Learn how to use them, upload some coins to them, and at the end of the day, you're going to really know how to actually use these. A lot of people invest in it as opposed to just as opposed to using it. So this is kind of like, go in with $1,000 and then you're going to spend maybe 1,000 of that on fees, instead of like buying $1,000 of time. You're spending $1,000 on gas fees on like 100 different apps and protocols. And so it's kind of like time. Not the token. If you're time rich, you have a lot of time on your hands, you may as well focus on different airdrops. If you're money rich, then maybe it makes more sense to just get early in on whitelisting and stuff like that for projects like Pelt token.
What are your thoughts on the Pelt token, by the way? Has anyone here bought some Pelt token or looked at the project?
PEL? PEL?
The Nancy Pelosi token, yeah, Pelt token.
Oh.
Crypto Richie made it.
I don't really like meme coins, honestly. I'm
Yeah,
not
I don't
into meme
invest
coins
in
too
anything
much.
anyone makes on social media.
Yeah,
I bought like several meme coins. They all go to zero.
Yeah, they all. It's all a rug pull. Always.
Like I have like really bad skills picking meme coins, I guess. Except for
seems like you
Doge
got-
and Shiba. I called Shiba Inu. I called that Shiba Inu would flip Doge, and that did happen. Like months in advance, I was calling that.
But if you're able to make 50,000 like consistently every year, just doing airdrops, and like maybe you add that with some like DeFi, and like you make another 25K, like that's a full-time job, right? Like most good paying jobs in America.
But then also the taxes on crypto, it's like 50%, like short term.
Yeah.
So you also have to think about that.
But how do they track it if you have a bunch of different wallets? Unless you're liquidating into cash.
You're cashing
They have,
out.
What if your
AI.
MetaMask? What if your
They have
MetaMask is
AI.
paying crypto ATMs? Like, let's say you have your MetaMask wallet, and then your MetaMask wallet sends the money to a crypto ATM, and you pull the cash out.
You
That's
could do
tax
that, but
free.
you're losing like 30% of your money doing that.
Well, that's better than giving it to the government.
I would rather give it to the government.
Yeah, I honestly, like in that scenario, I'd rather give it to the government. You're
Yeah.
gonna get caught because they're using AI to figure out like where the network connections are actually going. The blockchains, there's full transparency. You got to figure out what the data is like doing, and the AI pretty much does that. It's getting smarter and smarter. Eventually they're gonna be able to track you. Like don't think they're not gonna be able to. They're gonna be able to.
I think they already
on
are.
these transparent networks. But here's the thing. Have you guys looked at Secret Network? This is like the first real privacy-centric smart contract network. Smart contract, like blockchain.
No, never heard of
I
it.
think that like as this issue is becoming like more of an issue to people, because right now nobody cares about privacy because like it doesn't matter to people. It doesn't matter. Like when it does matter though, I think that these like networks like Secret Network are gonna do really well. Like it's gonna have a lot of demand for it.
So the game plan for 2020, it seems like you guys have lost money on meme coins, but the way to make money is through DeFi and these airdrops, right? That's the way to make money in crypto right now.
Or trading.
For trading. Yeah, there's so many ways to make money in crypto, working for DAOs too. There's so much work for DAOs right now, it's ridiculous.
And so if you're like a newbie and you're trying to learn, you mentioned the website. Is there any other like tips or tricks? I mean, obviously they should follow you also on, like follow your guys' posts.
There's a good website. This is a place where it teaches you how to do crypto stuff, like what he was saying before. Like you gotta do this stuff to learn it. And this is a great place where you can do it and learn it and get paid to do it. Here they paid
Nice.
you like $24 an Avalanche if you did this one.
Is this
What's
the
the name of
Coinbase
it?
classes, or what is this?
This is rabbithole.gg. I'll type it
Okay.
in really quickly.
Yeah, you'll type it in the chat. I'll spell it out too. So rabbithole.gg. But yeah, when he types it up. What about Metaverse Games? Are any of you guys getting in on those Metaverse Games yet, or is that still
I got
pie in the
into
sky?
the very, like, one of the first ones. Have you heard of Axie Infinity?
Party Finance? He knows more than me when it comes to
Yeah,
this.
it's like I think like the top one right now.
Yeah, I got
Oh, it's the
that.
number
I
one
got
game?
my team.
It's like the number
It's,
one like Metaverse. It's like the top one of the top projects. So
yeah, I got that one when it was pretty new. It was like one of the only real games that they had available. So I set up my team with that. I also got some Mist, and then I got some UFO.
Nice.
nice. Yeah, I was looking at UFO. I was pretty interested on that one.
I haven't heard of UFO. Is that pretty new or still? Has it pumped already?
It's popped off already though.
Yeah.
Like I think it probably can go higher, but it's made huge gains since I've got it. I got
Let's
it when
talk
it was
about
like 2 digits still in like decimal places.
Yeah.
It was like super low. It was 3 digits, but it was like pretty low.
Did you get in one? Like, were you whitelisted for that, or is that just like right when it came out? Kind of thing?
No, just pretty much right when it came out. It was like down here. It was back in August.
Oh, okay.
It was back here. I got it. It was like 150 or something, maybe like 100. So
What
I
are your
had a
thoughts
huge
on? I wanted to get your guys' thoughts on Luna, right? Luna's been recently blowing up, and I heard it's having the most transactions. It's like Ethereum, and then when it comes to development, Luna now is number one.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm
I've
currently
been in
in
Luna since about $1, like under $1.
Wow.
I haven't. Let me rephrase that. I've been paying attention to Luna since it was under $1, and I try to take a position around that price. I got my position when it was like $7. But yeah, it's been on my radar for a while, especially when they underwent that stress test with their UST. Once that happened, it had a lot of more faith in it, and I started paying a lot more attention to it, getting invested into it, because I didn't really trust the dollar at that point in time because it's an algorithmic stablecoin. So they're like notoriously known for like crashing to zero. So I was a little reluctant on it, so I kept watching it. After it went through that stress test, though, it gave me a lot of confidence, and I went pretty heavy into Terra.
Wow. And so do you think
Yeah.
Luna's here to stay, or is it just like a short-term burst? Like, why
was
has
actually
Luna
looking
done
at
so much
this.
better than all the... Go ahead.
This is here to stay. This is a long-term, 5-year, 10-year goal for me. I'm an accumulator of Luna. It's doing really well because of all the upgrades of recent and also the use cases that they've implemented first. They started off with a lending and borrowing platform, and then they went over to like synthetic stocks. But before they even did that, they started with real world in use like transactions with merchants. Like this is one of the stable coins in the world, like one of the only stable coins in the world that's actually has like real world use, like at merchants and like, directly. They use it in South Korea, and I think that that's a really good model that they followed, where they had use case first, and then they start rolling out all these DeFi things. Oh, they also did change their tokenomics, so now the protocol, whenever it like mints new UST, they're burning the Luna token, so
Wow.
it can create a deflationary mechanism with the Terra token.
How are you getting your money on Luna? I know I started looking into that last night because I was like, man, just in case it's an airdrop, and I got their wallet and everything set up. But Wasn't sure how
There's
to.
actually airdrops like every week on Luna if you stake the Luna token.
Wow.
Like
So
every
what you
single
said?
project that launches on the Luna network is probably going to give an airdrop to Luna stakers. So I've been getting
Yeah.
airdrops like hundreds of dollars every week from that.
I'm gonna get that set up.
So if you want to make some passive
so, like-
income, buy some Luna, get the wallet, stake it, and do the airdrops, right?
Yeah, you just get airdrops from all the projects launching on the network.
Okay. How long have you been doing this, DeFi trader? It seems like you have a lot of knowledge on this. How long ago
Like,
did you start?
I've been in DeFi since the beginning, since the word was invented.
So what,
So-
2 years ago? 3 years ago? I don't remember DeFi being around that long.
The word really was like, it really picked up steam in 2019. So I've been a very, very heavy user since 2019. Like before 2019, there was like the beginnings of stuff. Like you had SNX, you had Compound, you had Uniswap, you had DAI. That's pretty much it. Like there wasn't really much DeFi.
Wow. And so I was going to ask Party Finance, can you show us the chart for Luna? Maybe we can look at like a good entry price if you haven't. I haven't bought Luna yet. I feel like an
I'm
idiot.
actually being
Holy shit, you don't even want to look at this chart.
It's going to crash eventually. It's
I
going
think
to
it's
crash.
gonna crash next like week. I'm shorting it.
So
But,
what's the entry price?
I would say like 64, 65.
Cents, correct? 64,
No,
65
dollars.
cents?
Right now it's
Okay.
$90. So
Oh,
Yeah, I would
snap.
say
$65 is pretty good entry.
I think that's a
Can't
good
believe you
entry.
bought Luna for
That's a good
$9.
Hey, question.
Yeah, I
DeFi trader?
hate myself because I wanted to buy it at under like right around 90 cents, and then like it just fucking zoomed to like $20. I didn't get a chance. So
I've been there so many times where like you want to like take that $10 10 cents the difference and then you just miss it.
yeah, that's what happened. I felt like I missed the boat when it went up to like $22. But it was like, you know, when you want to hit that entry price that you've been waiting for, like, and you're just patient. I'm like, I've been patient forever. I'm gonna wait till this entry price hits, and then I'll get in, and then it just fucking goes to, like, just zooms up.
Doquan
Hey,
is
DeFi
suing the
trader?
SEC? I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, Do Kwon is the SEC actually served him at this mainnet conference in New York. He actually is suing them back. You know that?
Awesome.
'Cause
Good.
they-
The government
they
needs
did it-
pushback.
Yeah, he's like my hero. He's pretty awesome. He is suing the SEC for a failure of due process.
Nice.
Good.
So they make the rules. They better follow them, right? They better follow their own rules.
Exactly. That's
Like,
the
that's the
difference
least they
between
do.
that's the difference between America and China. China, you can't sue the government.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
honestly,
that's what-
like, there's a lot of bad stuff about the United States, but we could also say a lot of good things too.
Yeah, for sure. So since I missed the boat on Luna, is there a token you guys are watching right now that could be the next Luna? If you had to guess for 2022, is there a token you guys like?
I don't know.
No token
I mean,
to shill?
for 2022, I don't know. The next bull market, I have a bunch of EOS token like I've been holding for a while. So like
You're holding the
how long
bag.
you
What do
been
you guys think
holding
of?
about like 2 years, and I've been accumulating.
Holy shit! I sold that shit a long time ago.
I've been accumulating under $4. So like, yeah, my buy's under 4. So
I haven't seen the price. I don't even know what's on.
What do you guys think of Shiba? Do you think Shiba will make a comeback or Doge, or you think that the meme coins are done?
I mean, Shiba's on every platform, so like it's gonna pump. But I don't invest into any meme coins or creator coins. So
Oh shit, that's not too bad.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
got a
plus,
very low entry on EOS.
yeah,
What do you guys think of Avalanche or like you think Avalanche or what's the other one? Matic. Polygon's being used a lot too. Do you think any of them will catch up to Luna?
I love
Yeah,
AVAX
I
personally.
do.
I think it's kind of
I
high
think
right now.
Polygon.
yeah. Polygon and AVAX both will, for sure. Like they're great projects. So
And Solana, right? Do we all agree Solana's a real crypto or
Yes.
any hesitant?
it is, but
For-
like it's
That's been
$1
great.
billion fake right now.
Why is my
So for
Polkadot
my
dead? Go ahead.
what?
No, go ahead.
I'll
Finish
go.
your question.
I was gonna say something like you were saying, like if Luna's a good hold, Solana's a good hold. Like for me, like in the bear market, I'm gonna hold Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Terra, and Avalanche. It's 5, and I have
What about
like
Polkadot and
good
Matic?
reason.
What are your thoughts on
No,
Polkadot and Matic? No?
I'm not really bullish on Polkadot. I just see it really slow moving. And the design isn't like proven yet, but the Matic I'm super bullish on. I've had Matic for a while. I don't have a lot of it. I just sold out of it, just like as I saw it was like peaking out and it was gaining, it was weakening in the chart. So I just sold a lot of it. Just I made a decent profit, but I really like it. I think it's got long potential,
Hey,
long-term potential.
have you ever messed with Elk Finance?
Yeah, a little bit. They have impermanent loss protection on it, and it's a multi-chain DEX.
Yeah, I ended up using it this week for basically chasing airdrops, and I really like that
Ooh,
platform. It's very
nice.
simple to use, and you can stake on it and stuff like that. So but I haven't heard everybody I talked to. Not too many people have like really talk about it, and so I was thinking I'm going to put probably more money staking, but it gets about 80-90% return. It's kind of like Time Wonderland, but instead of 800%, or 800,000, whatever it is on time, it's just like 80%, but the value of the elk token has remained fairly consistent for the most part since it's been launched. And so I mean it had like 1 or 2 drops, but nothing like time where it goes from 8 grand to,
How long is your liquidity locked? How long do they lock it up? Is it like they pay you daily or how does it work?
yeah, it's just like time. I think you can pull it out. You can stake, you can provide liquidity and a few other things. But the thing I like about it most is unlike time, is it already has like use cases, like it's very simple to go on there. Basically what it is you go and you can take your Ethereum and then you can deposit Ethereum onto their app or whatever, and it's going to change it to elk tokens. And then those elk tokens you can go and trade for like Polygon Matic, for Avalanche, whatever it is. So it's really easy to switch like cross chain. But I just haven't seen anybody talking about it. And then when I search like on YouTube and stuff like that, there's not much like results on it. So I just wasn't sure if it's still early for that company or if there's
It's still very early for them. So they're doing kind of like 3 things. They're doing like that impermanent loss protection. They're doing like multi-chain DEX, and then they also have the like a bridging system. So it's pretty good. Like I talked to the developer, I think, or maybe it was like the marketing manager, and like I had a good conversation with them. Got good vibes and everything. It's just like it has a lot of demand in the DEX space is all, and the Bancor model isn't like the biggest producer of volume of DEXs. Also, their marketing isn't like that big. They're not like I didn't really see them like really pushing out too much in marketing. That's probably why. Like if you didn't know that these protocols, like they live and die on marketing. If they don't get marketed well, they'll die. Even if it's the best protocol out there, you can have the best fucking protocol out there, the most innovative protocol, and it'll get no traction if it doesn't get good marketing. So marketing is key. Marketing is the lifeblood of this.
Is Bridge another platform? Because he says it's in beta, but it works. Is Bridge one that you guys have heard of?
I've never heard of it.
Elk has a bridge, is what he's saying. So you can,
the
bridge
Elk's
is a
bridge.
beta. Yeah. No, I think I'm going to end up putting a lot of money into elk just because one, I mean, like I do agree with what you say on marketing, but like as far as like ease of use goes, as far, like it seems very easy to use and it provides a lot of different options. It's still a pretty low price, and then the APY is fairly good for, it seems to be somewhat stable. I mean, it could drop, but this one's not
I think
based
it's a
on any
great.
research I've made, but just off of me enjoying using the platform. And I feel like the more people that actually log into Elk and use it, I feel like they're going to end up liking it as well.
So
I
is there
think
any
that
other platform? Go ahead.
no, go ahead. It's just I was just gonna say I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
So have you guys heard of Mint Songs? They have zero gas fees using Ethereum.
Yeah,
Have you heard of
that
that
thing
one?
was being shit to me yesterday. Mint songs. Is that like an
And then I was gonna
NFT?
say, is there any other platforms than Elk that you guys have used that you might recommend? Or it sounds like Elk is really
Yeah, there's
Elk,
some protocols I
Wonderland.
really like. Do you guys leverage trade at all?
I do,
I
for sure.
Do you do it like on a centralized exchange or like decentralized?
Binance.
So I borrow against my stock, and then I can use the cash to do whatever I want. Sorry, go ahead, Party Finance.
I just had Binance.com.
Cool. I use this one. It's called GMX and it's on Arbitrum. But you could trade decentralized
And it's how much leverage?
up to 10x.
Wow.
Oh, actually, it's up to 30x on some of them, I think. This is actually it's really good, actually. This is one of the best like leverage trading platforms I've ever used.
You guys have any
And the
stories? Like, what's the
tokenomics for
most?
the GMX token are really good too. What's that?
Do you have any stories? Like, what's the most you've done on a leverage trade that you've won? And then I guess like if you're doing 30x lever, it's easy to just completely lose your
Yeah.
right
I only go 2x.
2x.
I only go 2x. That's not crazy.
I've made more
So,
than 10 Bitcoins and lost more than 10 Bitcoins on trades.
Oh, how much have you lost? I've lost a shit ton. I've lost about like 11 around there, 10, 12, something like that.
Bitcoin.
Yeah.
If the IRS is watching this, I lost everything. I don't have any crypto. I lost it all just trading. I need a tax deduction. And then
So I
one of
lost
the guys,
everything.
one of the guys was like, "You guys need to write a book. Love this content." So this chat it will be on my YouTube. If any of you guys want to come back and check it out,
Cool.
I put
didn't
all
know
my
you had
live
one.
streams. Huh?
I didn't know you had a YouTube.
Yeah, I have a YouTube Cena Dean, and I put all my live streams on here. That's why I want you guys to come back because I mean the content we can create is amazing, and it's constantly changing. Whatever works today, it won't work tomorrow. So you want to constantly update yourself, and I think what you guys are doing is like the way to make money in crypto, and people don't really talk about it. Most people are just kind of like sheep, buying these like crappy NFTs or you see what the TikTok influencers are shilling, and it's hilarious that none of the like most popular people on crypto, they don't talk about any of this. Like this exchange that we had or this conversation, it's really high level, and you're not going to really find it on a like 10-second TikTok. You really need to like listen to it on YouTube and try it out yourself and fail, and then you figure it out, and then I mean it's amazing that you're able to make $50,000 a year just on airdrops. Like that's crazy.
I think it has to kind of click for people. Like it's really hard. Like it's such a steep learning curve with crypto. Everything about crypto has like its own like slang and terminology and like everything's so freaking confusing. But I think once it clicks for people, like it's a game changer for sure.
And just think about the people that spend like $100,000 for a crappy college degree. They don't work for 4 years, and then
Oh
they go
my
get a
God.
job that pays 50K, and then you here going on like you know what I mean? Like you're
Yeah,
making
like
what
this
like a
is
college graduate makes.
yeah, this is stuff that I'm curious about, and I just learn and explore, and it reaps like I reap the benefits of doing that. And
What
it's not something I had to pay for. They pay me to do it. Like I get paid to learn. It's crazy.
and what's
Like,
funny
what
is
got me
I'm
into it is so I was in it for a long time. I was in it back, when Ethereum was like $8, and then I was doing
Nice.
penny, and then anyway, sold it at like 20, thinking I was gonna. These rigs were making like 25, Ethereum a month. You could think of like 50 of them. And, we ended up selling that at like $20 on Ethereum, thinking we would just, double everything, we're wealthy, all that, and then it goes to what it is now. But then I kind of got out of it, and one of my friends started doing all of this, like the things that I do now, which is just trying to, play around with the exchanges, learn about them and stuff like that. He ended up like, quitting his job. Good job to do this, and so eventually it took it still even then I didn't believe it for a little bit, and then I finally started getting into it, and I'm like, okay, I got to sit down and learn. And I think if you just dedicate time, like you can do like 2 hours a day and just try to like to learn, just start off with, you can do white papers or you can do airdrops, and whatever you want to chase, but at least it'll get you in there and trying out different stuff.
Can I?
speak,
You got something to say?
No, that
well, I
was
was
that
gonna
was it.
say Party Finance. You want to talk about your mining business too? I don't know if you guys know, but Finance is like mining over $10,000 a month of passive income.
Yeah, I have a bunch of
Damn,
Bitmain ASIC miners. It's like these.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, right now this is a paperweight, but yeah, I have a 35 SJ19 Pros, and like right now it's making me like profit. I think like 6 to 7,000 a month, so not too bad.
Nice. You can't go wrong with that, right?
Yeah,
do you have like a whole room dedicated to it or a shed?
I have a whole basically like a warehouse now, but I had a whole
Um,
house hooked up. Like I bought a house which on foreclosure. It had no kitchen, no flooring. Got the electrical upgraded everywhere, and then just filled it up with burners. Yeah.
Holy crap, that's pretty cool.
Yep.
That must have been an
I remember
adventure, right?
when we first started trying it, we put like, we thought like an AC unit would be good because we had like 50 GPU rigs, not
Yeah.
not the ASIC miners, all in this one room. And then we ended up having to drill a hole in the roof and do a exhaust from the top, just a fan and a fan in the wall too.
Yep.
But yeah, it's just funny learning things like that, and then getting the electrical set up, and it's you basically got to get a whole new breaker installed.
Yeah, I had to get 2 new breakers installed. The power cable from my house to like the main box, I had to like from the underground cable, I had to get all brand new,
What did that
upgraded.
cost you? Was that like 10 grand for you to get the
Yeah,
power upgrade?
so I've done this at 3 different locations. So if you move locations, you have to do the whole thing again. So at the first location cost me like 15,000 to get set up, and
Wow.
then yeah, like electricity is so expensive, like all these components you need. So the second unit was a lot bigger, so that cost me 30,000. So the bigger you go, the more expensive it's gonna get. So that's what
That's
sucks.
really cool.
Yeah,
That's nice though, getting passive income.
yeah. There's still risks involved. Like if I blow up the transformer, like my insurance company has already, my energy company has already threatened me to sue me for
No
like,
way.
yeah, if I damage any of the stuff. So.
Holy crap.
Yeah, and the price bills they were giving me are like 6 figures to fix one thing, and I'm like, yeah, let's not burn these.
What about the question, if you had just put all the money into Bitcoin, isn't it easier than just buying the mining equipment and just putting all the money into Bitcoin and letting it go up to the moon?
Yeah, so if I invested the same amount of money I did in mining just into crypto, I would have 1,000 times more money like today for sure.
Holy
Unless you
crap.
bought helium miners, right? Everyone that buys helium miners makes millions of dollars, right?
Yeah.
Helium miners to the moon.
Does anybody do that? The helium? I was curious if that's a scam or not.
I
I'm
wasn't
like,
It sounds
totally
like BitConnect. It sounds like BitConnect. Everyone that's making money, it's the people that buy the miners, right? But like no one uses the service.
I wasn't totally sold on it for that reason. Like, how much actual use is this getting? If it doesn't get used, this shit's just like kind of a Ponzi.
BitConnect, right? It's like BitConnect. Yeah.
Is it people who
I know
log
you're a
into your
crypto
network
OG. You're a crypto.
and do
Go ahead.
searches and stuff off of your network? Is that what that basically is? You know, like with the helium?
It's a ad hoc, internet network. It's an
So
ad
I'm just
hoc
wondering,
network.
like, are you going to get this traffic from random people on your network if you're mining? You know, like that's kind of the thing that was like, I don't know if I want random people's traffic off the internet doing whatever they're doing, and then I'm on like some FBI, call
Yeah.
list.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you bring up a good point there. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. I
That
think Michael
is totally
Jackson would like it
possible.
though. You know, if you're like Michael Jackson and you like watching children, maybe you use your helium miner network.
That's what worries me the most. So.
Why have they created a Michael Jackson coin? I think that's a good one. You know, since we have a Pelosi coin, we should make a Michael Jackson coin too while we're at it. And a Kobe coin.
Nobody ever talks about him anymore.
Yeah, well, too bad. I mean, what's funny though is your OG crypto when you know what BitConnect is. It's so funny when I bring up BitConnect and no one knows what it is, and it's like, oh man, like all these young sheep ready to get slaughtered.
OG crypto people, like, they know what Mountain Gox is.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I wasn't around
Did
for
you guys
that.
trade there? Or no?
I watched
had
Netflix.
I didn't lose any money.
I pulled out just in time. I was like, I saw sketchy shit going around, and I was like, this doesn't feel right. I'm gonna get my shit out now. So
you guys got 7 years of crypto under your belt, right? Like you guys are OG because I started in 2017, 18. So you guys have way more experience than me.
2014 myself. 2014.
I got in 2013.
Nice.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
I just wonder.
a lot of my experience in the past was just mining, really. So I never like used the apps, which I think was kind of the other mistake too. Now that I'm using them, you can. I feel like you have the ability to make much more money. And like you're saying, if we would have just took that 50, grand that it took to get all those rigs up and running, and just dropped it in Ethereum, it would have been. I mean, whatever 8 times 50 grand is, and then times 4,000 now that it's,
Yeah.
it would have been. But I also probably would have sold still at $20 regardless. Back then, knowing me in college days. So.
I think all
My
of us
friend was-
back then had paper hands. Like so many of us had fucking paper hands.
No, back
crypto
then,
is sketch.
I had hands and I would never sell, and the project would go to zero.
Yeah, I know.
Like
It was either
$100,000
that or that. Like you couldn't win.
Because back then, every coin was a shit coin. Like you had no idea if it was going to be anything. It was still very, very early. So
yeah.
You didn't even know if it would like overtake Bitcoin. You didn't even know if these things would take over Bitcoin yet. So
if you guys want to have a little giggle, go on my OG YouTube because I have videos of the coin market cap in 2017 and 18 and look at like the top 10 crypto and like all of them are gone. Like all of them are dead projects now. It's like the only ones that have survived are Bitcoin and Ethereum. Everything else is, like wasn't Bitcoin Cash and like XRP like the 2 largest cryptos, altcoins for a while?
I did a video. I did a video on YouTube saying that exact thing you brought up, saying the top 10 cryptos right now, if you buy them, you're going to get wrecked. Because that has changed so much in the just past 2 years.
Past month. Like, it's either DeFi
Dude,
is
Luna.
up.
I had no idea what Luna is, and that's why I like a DeFi trader. I'm going to stalk you now and like whatever DeFi trader does. Because I missed the boat on Luna. I'm going to get in though, hopefully.
It was under $1 when I looked at it. It was like right around $1 when I saw Luna. When I was like very interested, and then I was like, I missed the boat when it ran into 22, and then I finally was able to get someone to drop down to 7.
Yeah, and it's really hard. I mean, unless you're, actually a part of the project, it's really hard to tell, what's going to be what. Meta Hero? What are you guys' thoughts on that?
Never heard of that one.
I'm
Yeah, it's
not
like
too sold
Hero,
on
right?
it.
Isn't there a hero token? But once again, I don't know that much about these smaller
I think it
projects.
is. It has to do with that scanning. You scan your body and put it in the metaverse. I'm not
oh,
like totally sold on it though, because it has like a lot of physical, like real world stuff attached to it,
Oh,
and I don't,
nice.
I don't
You
really
see
know
this guy's
how much I
chat?
care
XRP to the moon with the crazy text. This guy's a true XRP army guy.
about. Yeah, that's cool.
All right, I'm gonna give him a
Do you
follow. I
guys hold
just want him to come
XRP
on my
too?
live streams and do all these crazy chats.
Do you guys hold XRP?
nope.
I gifted most of my XRP. I still have like 1,000 XRP, but what's funny is the people that helped me, because I'm a real estate investor. That's actually how I kind of got started in my career of investing. And so the people that have invested in me and helped me get my real estate portfolio built up, I gifted not only them, but their kids XRP. So if it goes to the moon, my real estate investors are going to be really happy. If it goes to zero, I gave them the bag.
Does
Here, hold
anybody
this.
else give out crypto for Christmas to like their family members? Is
I
anybody else
am. I'm
doing
gonna
that?
do it. Yeah, all my family members, I'm giving them a Voyager wallet, and I'm gonna just give them. So I still have Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin, so I'm just gonna give them Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin.
I've been getting like hardware
But I'm
wallets.
gonna.
That's what I get
What
Hey,
is
for
it?
Christmas.
if you do that though, make sure you tell them that these are things I wouldn't be buying now. Because if
No,
you
what
give
I'm
them
gonna
this,
tell them to do is to sell it and to put it into stable coins and wait for a crash.
oh, okay, cool.
Liquidity provider.
But I'm not gonna tell them right away because I don't want them to know I'm pawning them my crap coins. So I'm gonna first give it to them, and then I'm gonna be like, hey, you should probably liquidate this into cash and wait for a dip. And like
And
the
then
stable
buy
coins pay
something
9%.
good.
So just collect 9% until you feel more comfortable. But that's the easiest way to get people into crypto, right? Like here's a crypto, sell it, put it in a stable coin, collect your 9% like a savings account. And then whenever you're ready to buy, just buy, a little bit at a time or whatever.
What
But
do you
I
do
made
when
the
you would say?
mistake. I
Oh,
made the
sorry. Go ahead.
mistake of last Christmas. So I was gonna give my sister last Christmas Bitcoin, and like imagine what the price was last Christmas. It was probably nothing. And so
Eight.
I Venmoed her or Zelled her $100 to go buy it, and she never bought it. So that's why this Christmas I'm just gonna make everyone get the wallet, and then I'm gonna send them my digital assets. I'm not gonna give them money to go buy crypto because my sister just sat on the $100 and never bought the crypto. She's like a
Yeah,
doctor, so
that's
she's too lazy. She's too busy being a doctor.
yeah. They don't want to deal with it pretty much. Like
I know,
with my
but I'm gonna
family and
create a
friends,
like. Go ahead.
with my family and friends, I see it that if you tell them about something, even tell them the steps, like step by step, everything that they need to do, like just to have a Coinbase wallet and buy Bitcoin, they won't do it, even if they're interested. You have to do it for them, and get the actual crypto onto their wallet because I don't know, like just like a lot of mental barriers to actually get to that point. It's a lot for some people. Like not everybody's like tech savvy, not everybody's like fearless like I am. Like I don't fucking care. I'll try it, and if it breaks, it breaks, whatever. Or if I lose money, fuck it, I just lost money. But other people are not like me, so I gotta kind of like understand that and just do it for them. I'll take that risk for you. I'm gonna do this for you, but here you are all set up.
I gotta drop
Yeah.
off. I may drop in a little bit, but I need to walk my dog, so I'll
No
catch
worries,
y'all.
no worries. I was actually going to end this live stream maybe in like 5 or 10 minutes, unless you guys want to keep going. But if you guys
Yeah,
are
that sounds
available
good.
tomorrow morning, if you guys want to do this, I usually come on live around like 7 o'clock California time, 10 o'clock Eastern. So if you guys want to come on
Cool.
here and we just talk about crypto, man, this is a great group of people, and yeah, our audience was really happy. I think everyone here like really enjoyed this discussion, and it sucks because most of the time when I'm on these live streams, I'm just getting like what is this crap coin? What is this? You know what I mean? It's like literally you could just go on the internet and go on, is this coin a scam?
I know it's pretty like just Google it for the most part.
Here,
But yeah,
shout out to
that's cool, man.
Royal Highness. She's like, I wish someone in my family knew as much as you guys. Exactly. So yeah, that's the point of these live streams to get like a high level discussion going. And, like I said, TikTok is kind of superficial. It's like usually 10-second clips. So you're not going to really learn much. But yeah, if you can come onto these live streams and, we can ask the right questions. And a lot of the times it's you guys asking the right questions. It's not even us. So we appreciate it. And if I can do this, when the stock market opens 7, 8 o'clock and you guys want to jump on, let's do this. I learn a lot. What about XRP?
To the
Whenever they
moon.
win their lawsuit, when is that lawsuit going to go away? They need to sue the SEC. XRP needs to take all that money they got, and they need to sue the XRP. Do you have a YouTube channel, DeFi Trader?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I have a
Okay.
YouTube channel. Same name.
Link in bio, right? If they click on your bio, they can find it.
Yeah, I have a link tree, and all my links are there. You can just
Nice.
type in DeFi Trader on YouTube, you'll find me.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna follow you on my YouTube channel as soon as I end this live stream. And I'll actually tag you. I think once I follow you, I can tag you on my YouTube videos, so that way you get credit as well.
Yeah, do that. That'd be cool.
Yeah. But that's what I'm trying to do, because the problem with TikTok, because it's all short format, I want to do these live streams, and then I just take the live stream and put it on YouTube, and then if people don't understand something or want to go back, and I made it where it's not monetized, so there should be no ads. So you can go on these YouTube videos, and there's no ads to bother you.
Cool. I do the ads just on the little. I don't do like the video ads, but I do like the one on the side of the screen. I don't think that's too intrusive, is it?
I don't know. I'm not monetized for now, so I just do it where it's free for now. But
okay, cool.
I mean, I make most of my money, and I think you guys know, I just do the referral links for Voyager. So as long as people are like signing up for Voyager or Robinhood or the other one, like I already make good enough money, so I don't need YouTube ads.
I've only made money off that like one time.
Dude, Voyager's paid me close to $5,000 of Bitcoin now. But I mean, I hustle at every live stream. I'm like, get Voyager, get Voyager, get Voyager.
It's good. Voyager's fucking good. Like, I don't know why people.
And they give me the tokens. If you refer people, they don't just give you Bitcoin. They give you their stupid tokens, the VGX tokens, and they've been going up.
Yeah, VGX has been, phenomenal. I wish I bought some actually. Right before Coinbase IPO'd, I was telling myself I should buy some, and I fucking didn't.
Do you keep your crypto on exchanges or a hard wallet? For me, I keep it on exchanges and I get passive income. I don't know what you guys think.
No.
I mainly
FIC platforms, unless I'm trading crypto.
Everyone salute the dictator. I think the dictator wants me to get off. Everyone salute.
Oh, no.
Hello. I was just showing my hardware wallets. I got a bunch of them.
Nice. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off so the dictator doesn't get bad at me. But if I can catch you guys around the same time, and then I might come on at 1 o'clock California time or 4 o'clock Eastern. But the time that you get the biggest audience, I think Party Finance and I have seen this. It's usually 3 to 4 o'clock California time, so it's like 5 o'clock your time. Party Finance.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it really depends. I know sometimes in the morning I get quite a lot, but it just really depends.
If you want to DM me your number, we have I usually text Party Finance. So if you want, I'll make like a text group, and then send like a text to everyone. Hey, I'm going live. If you want to jump on.
Cool. If you do it today, I'll try to do it today.
Yeah. Let's shoot for like 1 o'clock California time. Where are you located, by the way, DeFi Trader?
Oh.
Where are you located?
Mountain time, Denver.
Oh, Mountain time. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's cool, like Utah area or whatever. But okay, all right, yeah. So let's do that.
Around then, so I have to go pick up my trade. So.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this live. So thank you guys for watching, and let's try to catch everyone. So yeah, let's shoot around 1 o'clock my time, so 2 o'clock your time, 3 o'clock Party Finance's time.
Sweet.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll throw this up on YouTube as well. Thanks, guys.
Take care.